Hello everyone, welcome back to Paasolo creation video tutorial. In this video we are going to continue with the beginners tutorial, and we are in part 5, and in this part we are going to look at type. We are going to explore more, or we are going to dive into what is known as type in Photoshop, like what I have done here. And from here we will move all the way to design a simple church logo like this. So without further ado, let's get started. All right. As always, first of all, we have to open our image, and all the images or all our resource file which will be used will be in the description below. Check it out, download and follow along. Go to file, open, or simply control plus O to go to where and locate where you download your files to. Maybe yours will be at downloads, yours will be at anywhere you have placed it. Mine is here, so I will look for the source file, and mine is here. Select it and open it, and you get something like this. Perfect. Alright, so what we are going to do now is we are going to add some text, and the first text says God loves you. So for you to add a text to your project, just look at your tools and you see a T here. Click on it once and you get this also at the top. So this is your tools, and this is your toolbar or options that accompany or that comes with your tests. Every tool has an option, and because we are not going through all of the tools, we will explain it as and when we use it. So with your test tool, you see all these things. That's your option. You can use this one to change the fonts. You can change the font. If the font is in varieties, you can change it in italics. You can use this one to increase your font. And okay, without further ado, let's type something. So click anywhere on the board, click on it, and you see this. Type what you want to type. Mine is God loves you. So when you are done typing your text, just click on the move to, or click on commit transform. Click on it, and if you click on the commit transform, you still have the text. You will still have the text toolbar here. So click on the move to get to the God loves you. I want to increase the font of the text a little, or increase the scale of the text. All I have to do is, with the text tool collected, just double click on this and your text will be highlighted. At your option, you can open up this small arrow and increase your font with it. You can set to any number of your choice. When you end at 72, you can type it yourself. Maybe I want 100. You type and you hit enter, or you can use this T. You see the small T and the big T. So when you drag where the big T is, drag here, it will be big, and when you drag it backwards, it will be small. Alright, then I want to change from regular to bold, and I'll be using Married Pro. And every Photoshop or computer comes with this already made fonts, and in our subsequent video you'll learn how to download and install fonts, because there are a bunch of fonts that I have which is not on your machine. You have to download them and add it to your X like this. You will not have it unless maybe you download it and you install it. So let's choose all what we have, type in the font name Married Pro, and click on the move to save changes. Alright, you see that your text is mixed with the background because the background has some light coming in, and your background and your text also, and your text color is also white. It makes it and you can't see it well. So one way you can do to improve the visibility of your text is to go to the FX here, the FX at the bottom here, click on it and select drop shadow, and select drop shadow. You see that a shadow is being applied to the text, so you can make changes to it. You can reduce the opacity and you can increase the opacity. Let me leave it like 70 is okay, 70, 73. Reduce, you can, this is the distance where the font can go, this is it. So let me bring it to something like this, 13, 10 is okay. And reduce the size makes it spread out, and when it comes closer, it makes it look nice. Let me look at the speed. The speed is the strength of the shadow around the font. So you see, doing these little changes makes your font pops up a little bit and you can see more than before. So let's see. If you want to see before and after, just click on the effect, the visibility here, click on it, before, after. You see that this one is perfect. Alright, so we will add some more text. Grab your text tool, and one way you can add your text is to aim where you want to type the text, then select that place, drag like I have done, then release it, and you see that the font is too much, so I'll reduce the font by dragging it backwards, and then I can paste my text in it. I have already typed it, so I'll just paste it, and here it comes. Dear friend, let us love one another, for love comes from God. Everyone who loves has been born of God. So you just type in that and you are good to go. So maybe some of your text will be hidden, so for you to see that all your text came, just hold the square here, drag it down, and you see that some were hidden. So I can move this one to the top and move this one to the top. Alright, and click on the move tool so that you can get away from the what you type. Okay, so you see that still we can't see the text very well, so we are going to add a rectangle on it. To add a rectangle, hold under the pointer shown here, hold on it, and you see rectangle. Select it and draw a rectangle around the text, and you see that as we are adding items to the image, the layers is also increasing, because anything that you add here will appear here. So you see that the text is not appearing because this one is covering it 100%. If you reduce the opacity of this by selecting the rectangle to and reduce the opacity, you see that you can see it through, but this is not what we want to do. Let's drag the rectangle to under the text so that you can see the text well. And to change the color of a rectangle or any two, just double click on this small box inside and you can just change the color, change it to your wish. In my case, I will choose black and I'll reduce the opacity to somewhere, yeah, 30-40 works fine for me. So let's see. Before, you see that this one you can't see it well. After, you see that there is a marked difference in it. You can see this one raw more than the other one without the rectangle. Okay, so what we are going to add now is we are going to add the social media handles to it. But so first of all, you will do a different rectangle for the, select your rectangle, and we will draw a different rectangle for the social media handle. Hold, drag to make your selection, leave it and change your color. Just click here, select your color, hit OK, and I'll reduce my opacity 40-38. Okay, then I'll go to my source file, and with my source file open, I'll select Facebook logo, Instagram and Twitter logo, and drag them into Photoshop. Then when it opens, I'll click on the mark for the next one to open, click on it, then I'll reduce the scale or the size. So remember how we do it. Go to edit, transform, scale, and you can reduce the size. Do you remember how we zoom in and zoom out? Hold the Alt, use your mouse scroll bar to zoom in and zoom out. Then make it small as you want and drag it to where you want it to be. Do the same for Facebook. Scale it all the way down, then drag it where you want it. The same for Twitter. You remember we did scaling and moving in Photoshop. That was lesson 2. So it's the same thing, just applying of knowledge. Then we will add the text to it. Do you remember how we add text to? Work or your project? Just click on the T here, or click T on your keyboard. Like I click T on my keyboard and the text will open for me. Click where I want to type it, and I'll type in the handle. Paasolo creation on Facebook. Then you grab your move tool with this selection on it, hover over the edge and make it small as you wish. Then right click with the Paasolo creation layer selected, right click it and duplicate layer, and drag over it to see the duplicate layer that you did. Let me delete it. Just click on delete for it to delete. Another way to copy a layer or duplicate a layer is to hold Alt, drag over the text or what you want to make a copy, and it will copy for you. So the same thing goes to this Facebook logo. Drag over it, hold Alt and drag over it, and you make a copy. Delete it, and I'll change this one to Paasolo create. That's my handle on Twitter and at the same time Instagram. So hold Alt, drag and hold Shift to keep it proportional. Leave it and you are good to go. And last one, hold Alt, drag to make a duplicate, and then you will type in our website, and you can see that our website is not popping up well as we want it. So we will apply a shadow to it. How do we apply a shadow to something? Just click on the FX here, and choose drop shadow. You see that the changes that the shadow that we apply for the first one, God Loves You, has applied to Paasolo creation. So we will not make any changes, just click on OK, and you can see the before and after. Yeah, a very big difference. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. In the next video, you are going to learn how to add this amazing logo here to this. So hope to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, share for someone also to enjoy. Tell a friend to tell a friend to come and learn Photoshop on YouTube by searching for the name Paasolo Creation. Thank you and see you next time. Bye bye.